got asked out today at a grocery store.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened?
He was really, really good looking and very nice. But why would someone ask a person out that they know has, I don't know, 14 kids? I thought that was funny. I thought it was funny.
What did he say to you?
I don't know. He was really nice. He was really positive, really nice. I just think it was good.
Did you consider it?
Huh?
Would you consider going on a date with him?
Probably not.
Wow, is Octomom finally making a good decision for once? She admits to not making good decisions in the past, including, and this is a very serious issue, a major choice she made during the pregnancy of a child who was born autistic. Now, Nadya blames herself for his severe autism. I will give you the very, very strange details on that one. Plus, Octomom gives her first live interview this morning. You won't believe what sort of plan she has for herself this fall. I smell another bad decision, courtesy of Octomom. Let's get straight to my fantastic panel. Wendy Murphy, former prosecutor and author of And Justice for Some. Lisa Bloom, an anchor at the Legal Network in Session. And Judy Kuriansky, Dr. Judy, clinical psychologist. All right, Dr. Judy, so much dysfunction, it's hard to know where to begin. But let's start with the fun stuff, her dating. What kind of guy asks a mother of 14 out on a date in a grocery store, no less?
Any kind of guy, Jane, who wants publicity. That's the name of the game as she rolls into a potential show, which likely will happen. But you know, for everybody, the law of proximity works here. And that is, that means if guys want to pick a woman up, the closer you are to the situation where somebody is comfortable, in a grocery store like just happened, waiting on a line at a bank, or mailing something. When you're in a comfortable situation, it is easiest to pick up someone.
Well, so Lisa Bloom, I want to say this. I don't know if I buy that this is all some kind of spontaneous encounter in a grocery store, because it seems like she has an agenda with everything she does. And remember that she was pondering a reality show based on looking for love.
That's right. Very good, Jane. You are on a roll today, girl. You are cracking me up over here. Look, men hit on women in grocery stores every day. I mean, that's pretty normal behavior. But I have to say, the Octomom, a woman with 14 kids and this long and glorious history of lying and dysfunction, this just proves to me I do not understand men at all.
Well, I understand them very well, and in this case, there are plenty of men who would go for that, and they will be lining up. And it has nothing to do with the kids at all, but his own publicity.
Well, maybe he doesn't know who she is. That's possible.
Oh, that's impossible. Everybody knows who she is. That's impossible.
Well, maybe somebody who has the taste to want to pick her up is a very kind of person who hasn't picked up a paper or looked at TV in a long time and doesn't know who she. I mean, it's always possible. I don't buy all of this, though. I don't think it's just a spontaneous encounter. Now, Nadya dropped a stunner of a serious nature in her interview with Radar Online about her autistic child, Aiden. Listen to this.
It affects me so much because, you know, I cry sometimes because I blame myself. I'm sure like any mother, even though it doesn't sound rational, I blame myself really because I feel like I caused it. And
how?
I think I exacerbated it. I think he would have been on the spectrum, but I think during pregnancy I drank coffee, and I still blame myself because I think that made it worse. I was kind of medicating myself for ADHD, which I was never diagnosed for, but it helps me focus and calm down. So then I drank in excess, and I believe it made it worse. He would have maybe been much more higher functioning had I not.
This is really, really sad, Wendy Murphy. I mean, this child has autism. How much of her guilt do you think is irrational, or how much could she really be responsible for his condition?
Well, you know, I'm not an autism expert, but guess what? Neither is she. You know, somebody called Jenny McCarthy, who's done so much work on autism. She can stop everything she's been doing around vaccines because, I guess it's coffee. And you know how she got to this analysis? She read a study that said meth use can cause autism, and she decided, well, caffeine is kind of like meth, therefore I must have caused. Are you kidding me? In case we ever wondered whether she was really dumb, I think we know now.
Well,
and by the way, isn't this interesting that this mother feels so guilty about the harm she caused this child?
But
didn't she have any thoughts like that before she became pregnant with 8 more kids?
Lots of mothers feel guilty about their children when they have a particular problem. That doesn't mean that she deserves it. There is a very difficult time in figuring out what causes autism. And in fact, there has been a study in England showing that a lot of caffeine can lead to delusions, So she may be picking up on that. And
She's
that could be an
yeah, well, that
explanation
she
for
definitely.
that.
Okay, she better cut out the caffeine for sure.